Boys and girls, your attention, please. Superman, a being no larger than an ordinary man, but possessed of powers and abilities never before realized on Earth.
Unitree just introduced its new high-performance humanoid robot prototype, nicknamed Superman. The Chinese robotics leader says it breaks the limits of humanity, jumping higher and moving faster than any person in history. As reported, Superman's speed is 25% faster than Unitree's benchmark from just a few months ago, and 4 times faster than the record it set back in 2024. Why are they creating such a machine, and what will it manifest into? Hangzhou-based Unitree says its latest bipedal robot took just over 3 months to build. Its unveiling came a week after the decade-old company raised more than $900 million in its blockbuster debut on the Shanghai Star Market with a $9 billion valuation. Here's a speculative but grounded explanation of what led to its development. Back in April 2026, Unitree walked into the second annual Humanoid Robot Half Marathon in Beijing, fully expecting to dominate. The company sat out the inaugural race a year earlier, saying it was more focused on launching its Robot Combat League, featuring its remote-controllable G1 humanoids. When footage of its robots failing on the course went viral, Unitree issued a statement clarifying they were controlled by third parties. Before the 2026 race, Unitree boasted that a tuned-up version of its full-sized humanoid, the H1, reached 10 meters per second or 22 miles per hour. The benchmark was about 3 times faster than the record Unitree claimed in March 2024 of 3 meters per second or 7.5 miles per hour. It reclaimed the title of fastest humanoid on 2 legs after Chinese firms like Beijing-based Robot Era, the Beijing Humanoid Robot Innovation Center, and Shanghai's MirrorMe claimed speeds that surpassed Unitree's earlier marks. On race day, however, the smartphone maker Honor stole the show with its robot named Lightning, also known as Flash, as it finished the half marathon in 50 minutes and 26 seconds, beating the human world record. Unitree founder Wang Xingxing was likely not happy, so he directed his engineers to develop a next-gen robot that stretches the definition of humanoid to its limit, just like Honor did with its robot that repurposed the former Huawei subsidiary's cooling and network connectivity tech for more reliable race day performance. A little over 3 months later, Unitree presented its first Superman demonstration just in time for the Second World Humanoid Robot Games in Beijing. Superman is just a nickname for now, but it could very well stick like Engine AI's Terminator-inspired T-800's codename did if DC doesn't intervene. Like Honor's Lightning, it's purpose-built for speed, and according to this footage circulating on social media, it's not yet great at slowing down. Unitree hasn't shared detailed specs, but Superman's height appears to be at least 190 centimeters or 6 feet 3 inches, slightly taller than its second-generation adult-scale humanoid, the H2, and towering over its middle schooler-sized G1. The headless humanoid's torso has what appears to be 2 battery and compute stacks with exposed cabling and green status lights. Its legs are reported as 85 centimeters or 2 feet 9 inches, which is about average compared to an adult male its size. 4 circular housings around the pelvis are likely tied to the robot's multi-axis hip joints. Its feet are long, narrow, and flat, with soles equipped with rubberized or high-friction contact pads. According to Unitree, the robot has achieved a standing high jump of 2 meters or 6 feet 7 inches, which is 30 centimeters or 12 inches higher than the Guinness World Record set in 2021 by Christopher Spell. Its reported top speed of 12.66 meters per second or 28.3 miles per hour is 2% faster than Usain Bolt's peak speed achieved in 2009. The robot is considerably more dangerous than the Unitree humanoid that collided with a person on the track during the 2025 Games in Beijing. The Unitree H1 knocked down a human operator after veering off its path in a 1,500-meter race. Unitree later attributed the mishap to human error during a handover between two operators who briefly lost situational awareness. Regardless, the company dominated the track events during the inaugural event, winning 4 gold medals in the 1,500-meter, 400-meter, 100-meter obstacle course, and 4x100-meter relay. This year's Humanoid Games have stricter rules requiring autonomy. Remote control operation is no longer allowed except in the 100-meter and 400-meter obstacle races. More than 2,000 robots are expected to compete in this year's games over 5 days, partially overlapping with the 11th World Robot Conference in Beijing. Participating robots include the T2 from Booster Robotics, Adam from PND Botics, Tiankung from the Beijing Humanoid Robot Innovation Center, and of course, the latest iteration of Lightning from Honor. On social media, Unitree said there's significant room for further improvements of Superman in the coming months. The company is using its IPO proceeds to fund next-generation machines, including its $650,000 rideable mecha, which switches between bipedal and quadruped locomotion. While the developments are exciting for hardware engineers, others are concerned about what they'll ultimately manifest into. Unitree, however, insists it is dedicated to advancing civilian technology. For more on the unlikely rise of Unitree, its newly minted billionaire founder, and its plans for a robot-run future, check the related video.